First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Oakland go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Roy Oswalt, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate is Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Oakland, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Next to hit, Jason Giambi. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball one.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
And now, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Michael Brantley. His career numbers in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Runners on the move for second. Left side, but well fouled. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Throw over to first. Runners back. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Chapman has it cleanly to Lowry at the bag. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Batting first, the first baseman.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Next up for the Stros, Jeff Bagwell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball
A
one.
ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Another 1-2 delivery.
2-2. Count.
Full count. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that'll bring in Ramon Moriano, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. They're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Laureano stands at second with no outs. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a called strike 3 on the corner.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson, runner in scoring position with Cigar. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hitters count. The pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work a big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 30. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bassett has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. That evens it up 1-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Very high, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. line. That's a base hit into left field.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now. And you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Henderson is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Craig Biggio digging in now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
comes now to Andrus.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Leadoff man retired, and that brings in Jason Giambi. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Sliced hard on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Base is empty, two away, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Molina, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. One and two. Here it comes. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now another 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. To Lowry at the bag. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Pitch on the way. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, number 22.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Fouled off. For Oswalt tonight, 70 pitches thus far. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, out to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he hits one on a line to left field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
At the plate now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in for Houston, number 30, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. to 1-2 now. Brentley at second. Bagwell at first with no outs. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hit hard but foul. That's a base hit. Brenton rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
To the plate now, Craig Biggio. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. Shot down the first baseline. Andrus relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
First delivery to him. Here's a liner caught down there at third. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the fifth.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
So here is Jed Lowry. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hot shot to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at a called strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Base is empty here with nobody out. Change up too low. He walked him.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Yeah. First offering, runner goes for second. He swings and misses, throw down. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one yanked just foul.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gary Cox. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. 5 innings complete. 2-1 Houston. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes now to Andrus. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now that
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Jason Giambi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
the right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
That's inside. 2-0. the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up fouled as he runs the count full now. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-1. Adam Kolarek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the Athletic, number 21, Adam Kolarek.
Bottom of the sixth inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And now the first pitch.
Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Kolarek, a 6'3" left-hander who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Next, it'll be Jeff Bagwell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
In now, number 30, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Bagwell, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan.
At the plate now is Yordan Alvarez. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They still lead it 2-1. 7th inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. Now a swinging bunt. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
3-0 to him now. Oswalt just 1 earned through the first 6 1/3. He lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a move, so that'll be all tonight for Roy Oswalt. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Pedro Baez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
52, Pedro Baez.
Ramon Laureano will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit to third. The second for 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there. Our score remains 2-1. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Craig Biggio. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's outside.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Jose Altuve will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
Now at the plate, here is Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And now pitch on the way. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Stepping up is Sean Murphy. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ryan Presley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
And stepping in, Elvis Andrews grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Lowry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. In the dirt here. In time as he just gets the tag down. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail it here 2-1. Raleigh Fingers is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier.
First pitch of the AB on its way. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Fingers, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Now here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Gary Cox. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fingers is ready. 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Michael Brantley will be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Strike called. Now the throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, the first baseman, Jeff
J.B.
Bagwell.
Wendelken enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Jeff Bagwell will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The set and the 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Number 30 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a look over at first. And the runner back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Johan Esposito comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now here is Elvis Andrus. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now that designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now Giambi swings and misses here as he couldn't time that one, and there's your second out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Roy Oswalt takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Johan Esposito earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.